What is going on, everybody? And Nasdorachi coming back at you again tonight with some of the big news for Dragon Ball Legends. I'm sure many of you have already seen the previews themselves. We already knew that Majin Vegeta was coming thanks to the social media teaser that went along with the SNS 600,000 followers campaign. So, again, we knew Majin Vegeta, and of course you can see in the background, actually that way, as well with the social media previews, we are getting a new transforming Perfect Cell, who actually, if y'all are fans of the Saturday Ultimate Tag Team podcast, is using one of the 100% exact ideas that I had suggested and theorized more for Majin Vegeta, but instead Cell has it. So we're going to look at his brand new type of endurance. It's not even really endurance, so just scratch that. It's like a full-blown resurrection. So we're going to check that out, as well as Majin Vegeta. Let's go ahead and pop up the internet here. Keep this video pretty short. We're going to analyze everything that we have to talk about here. Both of these characters seem like they're going to have a pretty significant impact on the meta, at least if they are colored well to be as potent as they possibly could. We don't know what colors they're going to be, but we're going to jump through and watch this and read at the same time. Perfect Form Cell is coming, introducing the first character that transforms without using their main ability. Once he hits 0 health, he regenerates at 100% health as Perfect Cell, or Super Perfect Cell if you're like super Western about it. Just as his name suggests, his attack and defense get perfectly huge boosts after he transforms. Okay, so what this means just at face value. It is not called endurance here. It's just once he hits 0 health, he regenerates to 100%. So any character that's got any endurance nullification passives are not going to work with this form of resurrection. He's going to come back to full health too. I mean, it says it right there plain as day, but no other character in the game comes back with a 100% heal after their endurance triggers. So this is by itself a whole new type of Rising Rush fodder. It is a whole new type of way to play around really heavy hits that your enemy might be throwing out. And if he's relatively good before he transforms, which it looks like he will be, this is going to be an extremely potent and dangerous character for most likely Regeneration Android's powerful opponent. It might only be 2 out of those 3, but those are obviously the most accurate predictions I can make. There's also a possibility of Future being in there somewhere, so I don't know exactly how they're going to juggle it. But with that being said, let's actually check out his specific animations here. We can actually bring this full screen because I'm not in the way. So we're going to start off with a red card after their little taunts. This green card here does not feature any type of immobilize on this one, but, and look, he didn't combo out of it. You can see, I don't know, let's actually rewind that a little bit. Did he instantly launch the red card? Yeah, so it seems like they're indicating that you cannot combo out of that initial green card with a strike card or blast. It might be blue specific. After that, they don't really show a lot until Gohan kills him, which from a single cell, he comes back super buffed and powered up and really excited to fight. I believe this is his post-transformation green card, which does trigger a long-range immobilize, so basically long-range forced feint, and that is extremely potent. From that point onwards, it doesn't really show his blue card, unless this is his blue card, but this looks much more like an Ultimate Arts, where he just has blast armor, flies right through, swats Gohan, and just destroys him. Let me see, does there any point in time here where he like activates a main? It's hard to tell with the volume turned off. Yeah, he just kind of punches directly in. So Gohan activates green, yellow. Yeah, he just kind of activates it. I don't see any second main ability usage here, so like maybe that is just a blue card. I don't know. That's suspect right there. It doesn't really give us too much information to go on, but I just don't see a period in time where he used a main ability again after he transformed. So we'll have to keep eyes on that. Maybe he did and I'm just tired and mistaken. It's extremely good looking for just a blue card, but I don't know. We'll have to see. It doesn't, again, specify. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Moving forward, Legends Limited Majin Vegeta is coming. It says even less about Majin Vegeta. Legends Limited Vegeta is making his way here, and he can transform into Majin Vegeta. Check out the video below. So again, it says almost literally nothing. We can just straight up full screen this. It is kind of how I predicted the second way. If he wasn't going to blow himself up, die, and resurrect as Angel Vegeta and transform, kind of similar to the way that Cell does, then I did predict he would start off base form as a good guy, or Super Saiyan 1, and then go Majin with this, basically this angry snap right here. So that is something I kind of foresaw a little bit. His character model itself looks roughly identical, if not 100% identical, to the red Majin Vegeta that's already in the game. But this is just going to be a green card there, which probably powers up his blue card and his damage in some way. It also has like a knockback, just like Gohan. I don't know if y'all saw that. Like the Super Saiyan 2, the yellow Gohan, it knocked Boo back right there. So in addition to hopefully powering up his self-destruct, maybe getting ki back, doing something else. Like, it's hard to tell without any bars on the screen or any type of status buffs or anything like that. But we can tell it has like Omega Shenron or Gohan-esque type of knockback. And then, of course, he blows himself up here, which actually looks pretty similar to the previous Majin Vegetas. It just keeps going a little bit here. Shows him turn to stone with all the lightning effects. So it is better. I mean, there's no way to deny that. But, okay, this is his initial green card right there. A little pushback. No, that's the green card. So that was his blue card there that he started off with. The green card was the step over the head kick, which can combo. Alright. And then he's going to have another comboable green card after he transforms. We're just kind of watching through this again here to analyze everything. Alright, that's pretty nifty. And he's going to have blast armor on a charging forward blue card. So those are, in some situations, a little bit tougher to use. So that's the second green with the knockback. And if his timing was a little better here, he didn't drop the combo, he'd be able to just go right into that. But I think they wanted to show off the blast armor, so that's why they dropped it intentionally. All the animations look pretty clean. If you pull up a side-by-side with the older one, it is fairly similar, just a little bit different. There's also some dialogue in there. He doesn't specify Trunks or Bulma or Kakarot, but he just kind of says farewell and then offs himself. So, I don't know, of the two characters, it really depends what their kits look like on paper, because both of them seem really good. Vegeta's got a lot of tools at his disposal, with both of the green cards being good. Of course, the self-destruct. Cell, however, entering the game right now, I think has the stronger team potential between, of course, future regeneration, androids, and then potentially powerful opponent. Again, I don't know what out of those four they're going to select, but he does have a very strong presence across all of them. So if I had to wager a guess, I'd say like regeneration androids. Future, he is from the future, but nothing he does really takes place in the future, at least not this version of Cell. So it seems like just kind of like a secondary tag for him. With that being said, I think I personally am more excited for the Cell because he's not a Legends Limited. He'll be easier to pull, and he will be more impactful for teams I already have fairly well off. Now, for him to not conflict with DKP, hopefully he won't be yellow. Hopefully he won't be green either. I mean, green could be good for dealing with Vegeta Blue, but I think he's already going to be able to do that well enough between what he can do and the Z7 Fat Boo. So, again, making color predictions is really tough because they could really do anything. I doubt he'll be yellow because the other most prominent perfect Cell is yellow, and if this one's yellow and it's really good, it kind of takes away the value of Zenkaiing a little bit. But, you know, eventually having a multiple same colors of units is something, I don't know, of the villains that are more rare, I would expect to see it less than like Goku or Vegeta themselves, but I don't know, it's not completely out of the question. I just really don't think he'll be yellow. with that being said, Majin Vegeta hopefully won't be red for the same reasons, because the only other Majin Vegeta in the game is already red. So, again, I can't really predict colors on him. It really could be anything. It'd be nice if he was like, as well, green or yellow, but we already have another Green Legends Limited Vegeta, the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, so maybe yellow or blue. I don't know, there's another transforming blue Vegeta as well, with the movies one. So again, colors, very hard to predict, especially with the mainline characters like Goku and Vegeta, who are going to have many, many repeated iterations throughout this game's lifespan. With the villains, they're a little bit more rare, so a little bit less likely they'll have repeating colors, except for maybe like Frieza and some of the really popular villains, which Cell is. Just don't think they'll back-to-back yellow on this Cell with the previous one. So with that being said, leave all of your predictions, all your thoughts on these units down in the comments. Are you super hype? Are you just kind of meh? Which one are you more excited for if you had to pick? And what teams are you thinking about building? What do you think of their animations? And anything else that's possibly on your mind. How deep are you going to summon? Does this convince you to pull out credit card a little bit? Or are you going to stay strictly free to play? And yeah, just let me know all your plans and your intentions down below. I believe this will be coming within 24 hours. Whenever they show previews off like this, it's generally one day before the banner itself drops. By the time I'm done editing this, we might have previews in game at the daily reset. So I'll be looking forward to checking those out. And as soon as Renzi has more information about the characters' kits and updates on that uploaded to DBZ space or Legend space, I'll be sure to check that out and revisit these characters again and do a little bit more of an in-depth check at what they're able to do. So hopefully, if you're new around here, you'll subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be able to stay tuned for that video and all the other future uploads. If you are enjoying the content, consider leaving a thumbs up on it. Help spread it out so more people can see it. I supremely appreciate each and every one of y'all that helps support the videos. Don't like it, leave a thumbs down. Either way, it's all good. And of course, I'll be seeing you again on the next video very soon with more information about these characters. Peace out, have a good evening, and yeah, again, we'll be seeing you with probably 24 hours or less, y'all. Until then, follow me on Twitter for more consistent updates. See you soon.